What's up, everybody? So today's a little different because I'm actually going on a road trip to pick up some more graphics cards. So I found someone selling 9 graphics cards, all AMD. So we're gonna go pick those up and take them home, test them out, see if they're all good. I actually found these on Craigslist of all places, so hopefully I don't get axe murdered. Right now I'm just looking for good deals on cards. I'm not too worried about new versus used. Just getting the cards is the hardest part, so shopping around every day. So actually in Columbus, buying these cards, I drive around all places getting these. So if anybody watching this has cards they want to get rid of, sell them to me, let me know. Obviously selling on something like eBay, they take literally 10%, which is just crazy. Probably over that way, there's some police cars. Alright, so we just got those picked up. We met at a police station, which had a designated location to do transfers. You can see all the boxes back here. So it was 5 5700 XTs, 3 580s, and 1 R9 390, if I'm not mistaken. So it's 3 power supplies, motherboard, and all the other components. The only thing it didn't have is a frame to put it on, which I have some extras at home. Now, before we get too deep into this video, I wanted to give a special thank you to our sponsor of this episode, BlockFi. So BlockFi is a really good platform for you to put your cryptocurrency in and earn interest on this balance over time. So it's a good way to not only keep cryptocurrency and potentially have gains from the cryptocurrency going up in value, but you can actually increase your cryptocurrency balance. A lot of people will just mine directly to their BlockFi wallet, and this will allow them to get that interest right away. I'll drop a link to BlockFi if you want to support this channel and you want to get involved in cryptocurrency. It would really help out, and it would also help you get started building that portfolio. Thank you, and once again, check out the link in the pinned comment, and now let's get back to the video. All right. Here we have the motherboard. This is a B450, which I've used before, so that's convenient. I'll just keep that pad there. So these are all still connected. I'm going to disconnect each and every one of these and just restart. I hate to be obnoxious about it, but I just like to do it all myself, make sure everything's good. And then I know what's going on. I'm going to be using a different power supply, so I'm going to use the cables that came with the power supply instead of the ones that came with these cards. Although all this purchase did include 3 power supplies, so that's pretty cool. And there we go, that is our entire purchase, plus 3 power supplies, motherboard, RAM, and a bunch of risers and cables. But this is really the bulk of it. So I have 7 of these Noctua fans, but there's not 7 ports on this motherboard, so I got these little fan splitters. So here's the fan splitter. Allows you to plug 2 fans into 1 fan spot, and slides in nice and easy. Just be gentle. Oh, there we go. Now when we turn it on, voila, we have 7 moving fans. This has Hive already installed, and I configured the BIOS for the machine, so it should boot just fine. I'm not going to run all 9 on here as this frame will only fit 8, and I don't really feel like cramming one in there. First, just wanted to show this really cool keyboard, but totally irrelevant. Here, let's get started. So I have one card plugged in, and we're going to boot to Hive. Alright, so I originally had this hardwired, but now I'm going to use wireless. So once this is done complaining, I can connect to the internet using the command Wi-Fi. And it'll scan for networks. Alright guys, I forgot to plug it in. That would probably help. We're just going to plug this in right here. And now I'm just going to plug the HDMI into the graphics card, make sure it's working. This is also what you would need to do if you don't have integrated graphics on your processor. Okay, it's not working, so what I'm going to do is make sure everything's connected right. So they're good. It's got power. Let's try this again. I don't know what's wrong with it. I think I realize what's wrong with it. I'm not paying attention. Didn't plug it in all the way. Alright, the 5700 XT shows up. There. Apply. So we got one card running and we can check the watt usage and all of the settings, and you can configure the overclock settings and just go to the popular presets and grab one of the higher cardinality options. That will keep those settings for any of the same cards that you add to the rig, but some of these are going to differ, but I'll just check each one. This one's in the hundreds of watt usage, so I think the way I have it set up is fine. So we're just going to power off and add a couple more cards. Alright, so I'm probably going to stop it here for the day. I've just been working on this stuff pretty much all day, and I didn't plan well enough. I need to think through how to cable these. So overall, this experience has gone pretty well. We purchased all of these cards for $5,350, which I know is expensive, but it did include a few extra things, a couple of power supplies and a motherboard. Nothing too crazy. Now, some of you are going to think that's outrageous, and others are going to think that that was a really good deal. So what you decide is ultimately up to you, but just for your information, I found this rig on Craigslist and drove a little while to meet the person and pay cash, and we met at a safe location because we're working with some pretty big numbers here. And ahead of time, I had him share screenshots showing these cards were working, showing the hash rate, and overall, I think it's going to work out. I've already ran into a couple of issues with one of the cards not hashing, and honestly, I'm just a little burned out because we've been working on getting this stuff ready since like 4 in the morning, and it's coming close to 6 p.m., and I'm just fried for the day. But I really want to start creating content a little bit more organically and not necessarily finishing a project from beginning to end, but just showing along the journey. So if you want to see this final product, stay tuned for potentially tomorrow's episode or the day after's tomorrow's episode, where we're going to get this rig finished and figure out the best way to get it set up and running. Thank you for watching. If you enjoy the content, please hit like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out. Alright, so it's the next day. I actually ended up working on this for a while, ran into a bunch of issues. I don't know what kind of bad luck I had, but pretty much everything was not working. And I worked on it, and worked on it again this morning because I couldn't let it go, and I think I finally got everything running and stable. So we have 8 cards in it now. All of them are hashing away, and I did all the overclock settings and power limit and stuff. So I think everything is good. We are using this little card down here, which I don't like. It's a little touchy, I guess. But as long as it's working and I don't touch anything, we should be good to go. And the hash rate for this system is a little less than what that guy was getting. The temps are just cooking. I'm going to have to crank up the fans on these guys for a while until I figure out how to fix that. So all 8 of these are getting around 300 mega hashes per second, and then I have a 9th card, which 1 doesn't fit, and 2, it's actually not working. So not sure what that's about. I'm still fairly new to this and AMD cards, so we'll just see, but I'm still okay with the result. I wish it was a little bit better, but we're going to keep working on it. So that was quite the journey. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.